Broadcasting live from the vaporized, ravaged bayous of Louisiana. It's I, your host, Maximilian Tucker. I hope everybody is having a great evening. We have the 13th episode tonight. And we are going to also, we are again simulcasting live on the Nakatosh Studios Facebook page. So you can get a double dose of Maximilian in your life because there's nothing like some Maximilian DP action. Rowdy Riles, so glad to have you, Your Highness. Dens, welcome. Tonight we're going to do something because one, I am beat the shit out of. So we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to get in that here in just a minute. But first, the news. If you have a Steam account, change your password immediately. They had a massive, massive data breach today. And that is, man, I don't know about y'all, but I got a lot of shit tied up in Steam. And somebody gets in there, deletes your shit. It's never a good day. So if you have a Steam account, change your password. You will also notice the new Fez. It's a little bit bigger, just by about an inch, and it's I don't know. It kind of takes up my whole head. So I don't know if I could just do it without my I need my little swoosh. It's the thing, but it's not bad. All the way from the fine country of Egypt, and I don't know. It's really hard to find a good Fez. I mean, really hard. And I've got, some very fine elitist Fez prerequisites because we're throwing out the 25-cent words today. I want some good, I want some thick Fez, keep you warm in the winter. Also, silence the sound of the screams as you that went dark. Silk on I got nylon. We're gonna have to do something about that. May have to do a little work on this. My other Fez has been retired to the parlor, and it may have to come back down because I don't know. I got a simple rule when it comes to any kind of hat. Don't put pleather in it for any reason. There's no reason for a hat over of the cost of $5 to have pleather in it. No reason whatsoever. Pleather shouldn't even. Are we past the 3-minute mark? Pleather shouldn't even fucking exist. It is disgraceful. My wife is a leather worker, so if there's any PETA people out there, I am sorry. I might not be the channel for you. I am super forward on a lot of issues, but making things out of dead animals is probably not one of them. So, tonight we're doing just a Q&A. I'm just going to sit around and bullshit. You ask me a question, I'm going to give you an answer. That answer, because sometimes I take a while to get to my fucking point. Um, it, no, nothing's off limits. Nothing. I'll answer any question. It is complete, transparent Max tonight. As it has been said, support your transparent people. I don't know. I made a mistake this week, and I did yard work. And I've got to remember that even though I am past my 3-month mark, and I've got an okay from my doctor with all this neck and the brain shit and the knees and, just basically warranty running out shit, that doing yard work in 90-degree is probably maybe not ready for that yet. So, oh man, Tal, I'll just tell you right now, fucking pineapple, put that shit on everything. And if you doubt me, find a Brazilian restaurant that will slow roast a pineapple with barbecue sauce on it. You're welcome. 3 people just left it. Man, if that's all it took to run you fuckers off, I'd have told you I like pineapple on pizza a long time ago. It's good. It's not for everything. You need that good Canadian back bacon, not that cheap ham. You 2 things go with pineapple: Spam. Pardon me, 3 things: Spam, fruit salad, or Canadian back bacon. No sauce, or maybe a real thin light sauce. And yeah, Hawaiian pizza. Listen, I spent a couple months on the big island of Hawaii, and I got to tell you, not once did I meet a skinny Hawaiian. So if they're eating right. So there you go. Oh, there is. It's just, I got to lose another 100 or 2 pounds, and just tell everybody that Boris Karloff figures me. There you go, man. See, pineapple and peanut butter. Now I'll tell you one that pineapple and cottage cheese. Now you got to get some good cottage cheese. If it's watery, kind of a medium curd, mix it up, throw a few peaches and some pineapple on there. All day long. Yes, sir. I don't know where else to get it, but Sam's Club has these, whatever the Sam's Club brand is, I don't know. It's some black label, and it's these big pineapple slices in this coconut water, and dear gods, it is good. What? Abby, where's an Abby? There's an Abby. How you doing, sir? All right. Bring it on. Next question. You almost had me. What's up, dude? That's a question. I'm doing a Q&A tonight. Whatever you want to know. Any subject about me, about toys. Oh, I did get some toys. While we're playing, I may go ahead and open up Glinda. And I kind of already opened up Crazy Legs and how many twos are in $100? Well, you can have 250s, 52s. There you go. I will warn y'all now. If you got math questions, I might not be your man. What toys did I get? So I got the another set of the figures that came with the HasLab Dragonfly. I opened up my Wild Bill, but I didn't open up the rest of them. And I want to, keep my Night Force figures going. So I needed a Crazy Legs. Oh, well, shit here. I mean, so I got Crazy Legs. He's good figure. He's okay. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's Crazy Legs. He wasn't my favorite character growing up. He was, I don't know. I don't really care. I'm a little apathetic when it comes to Crazy Legs. I really like the red hat. He's gonna look good in my Night Force. Of course, you got Ripcord. It's got the, basically just the same as the 60th anniversary. But Night Force, need Night Force stuff. But Glinda is definitely one that I'm excited to get out of the box. Mostly because it's the only way you get this little harness for the damn Dragonfly. And it's such a pain in the ass. And it was absolutely stupid that this is where they stuck it. It absolutely did not need to go like this. This is the rescue harness for the Dragonfly. It's got a little winch that comes down, and the fact that they just stuck it in there with Glinda just really irked me. So, and it fits on any character you want, but I'm going to put it on Glinda. So that's all the figures I got. Other than that, I'm pretty much just waiting on I'm pretty much just waiting on pre-orders like everybody else, and I don't know if this is true, but I believe it. I think we're about to have a shit ton of pre-orders drop on us all at once. Absolutely, I do. Because I think they are trying to ship everything that they possibly can. So we're going to see what drops here in the next couple weeks. Sorry. I'll try to get the noise over quick. Now, I will say, I do like this Glinda figure. Doo-doo-doo. She's sturdy. She's on that Scarlet body, which is fantastic sculpt. Knew we were getting that Scarlet the minute Glenda came out, and I was one of those. I knew a little bit about Glenda as a character when they released her, but nowhere near the level that some people did. That of course, I'm really surprised with them including what was the guy's name? It wasn't Zap. He was the Short Fuse. No, the original GI Joe, one of the original 12. That was the laser guy. Was that Zap? Maybe that was Zap? We got Zap's gear that came with Glenda, but no sign of Zap. Moisture Oyster. I am glad for you. Howdy, Jeff. Howdy, Stu. Yeah, it was Zap, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'm not a complete an utter moron. Sometimes I think I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. No. Yeah. No, it wasn't Zap. It was Flash. Yeah. Damn it, Stu. You had me believing for a second that I was on top of my game and I was going to be okay. You misled me, sir. And for that, I'm giving you the sad face. All right. Now we're over it. Back to normal. So So I should make sure to plug Jeff's appearance on A Punk with Toys tonight, Max. Where's my plugs? Huh? I've been waiting 2 weeks for my episode, Jeff. Huh? Anyway, just Jeff tonight on A Punk with Toys. Check your local TV guide for time and time zones. Unless somebody wants to tell me what time it is, because this is the first I've heard of it. No, wait. No, yeah. Yeah, it is. Maybe. I don't know. It's been a long week. No, he will. It wasn't a will. He did save every one of us. Oh. Ugh. Man, back when a B cup was just the whole world to your teenage mind, and unsnapping bras was a mystery that we would never unveil. Yes. Yes, I did. I hope you enjoy them. I hope they were good, Joes. Oh, little hair coming off there. So what? Well, I sure hope that I'm off the air in an hour and 12 minutes. Yeah, I got I haven't opened that box yet. It's not because I don't want to or I don't like the figures, but I knew that was going to be kind of a little sleeper one. Um, and everybody just wants it just, mostly so they can fix um fix that awful Falcon face, which I really didn't mind. Um I mean, it was an ugly sculpt. And they had to know it. I'll tell you something. It's funny you mentioned Falcon because I was just thinking about that. Not the Falcon and Coral box set, but the first release Falcon. Has anybody ever noticed that he gets these little oil spots? I don't know what it is. I don't like it. I have a problem with my Crimson Baroness too, and her hair keeps she keeps going to Walmart and getting shitty dye packages because her hair keeps turning brown. I've washed her hair 3 times. First time I thought it was just some kind of dust reaction or something like that, but uh it just keeps going back to brown. I don't know what screwed up about that plastic, but and I've heard other people say that theirs are fine. Oh, you know what? Commandos uh Heroicos Dens. I need some pronunciation here. Oh, come on. I don't get everybody bitched about her face sculpt. I don't see it. And I am and the first person to call me a shill gets banned from my fucking channel. Um she's a good looking figure. It's a good sculpt. Pretty sure that most people who uh somebody was griping today because of the new Sheena figure getting released, and somebody was mad because the boobies weren't big enough and there wasn't enough skin showing. And I'm just like, these are the same people who just really have way too much love for some plastic. That you know. I really liked I Falcon, there was um I know there was a problem and I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'll leave it to the more uh you know uh, the people who are a little bit in the know. Holy shit, I'll get the words out. Um More in the know about military insignia, but apparently they put the wrong insignia on her. But I don't I didn't really care. I think it's covered up by a shoulder pad anyway. So um hey, listen, I ditto. I mean, if you hadn't fapped it to a cartoon in the last 72 hours, why are you even on these channels? The Scarlet Body is really good, and I'm glad that I'm glad they're getting their use out of it. I was excited, like I said, when Glenda came out, that was It really was. It was a good. It was an honorable HasLab piece. It really was, because if you'd have released, you weren't ever going to release Glinda as a mainline character. I'm surprised that they released Quarrel. Um, but ooh, how does it go? Well, I don't know who designed this stupid thing. Oh, did I just break it? Oh no, it comes apart. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to put the little thing on her. So yeah, that which, hey, but she wasn't in Z Force. Maybe that's what the issue was. There was something going on with her. I don't know. I think I'd stop listening about them. All right, this is a Q&A. Everything you ever want to know about Max. It's all right here. Rub the crystal ball. All the answers can be yours. I would totally be down for some Russ Myers figures. I am a huge Russ Myers fan. Um, Vixen, Super Vixens, Beneath the Valley of the Super Vixens. Man, the man, Russ Myers, has the king of titty movies or something to the effect on his tombstone. It's Russ Myers. Oh, maybe I enjoy Russ Myers films way too much. I think I am definitely a Skinamax generation. Um, it Generation X was we never got biological studies in school on how the human body works. We had Cinemax after midnight, which is probably why we're all just, just so bad at everything. Oh, I think my most dignified pickup line for years was, "Hey, when you gonna let me hit that?" So I got better. It thankfully, I got my 23rd wedding anniversary in July. Somebody put up with me for 23 years. Bless her little heart. I did it. I got her in that big old bundle. Look at that thing. That is absolute mess. The birds and the double D's. Haystack. Listen, okay. You know what? Haystack, not quite really a question directed at me, but I'm going to tell you about the sweet little town of which I grew up. And in 5th grade, right about the time the first girl in my class got her bra, and a number of the boys had taken delight in tormenting her, and nowadays it'll get you a fine, popping said bra because we were stupid kids. They separated the boys and the girls, and the girls went to the auditorium to learn how to have pillow fights and do their nails, and how to bleed for a week and not die. And the boys went to the cafeteria, where we were met by a 8 mm projector. Now, normally in that era, you're thinking, ooh, 8 mm projector. Nice. We're going to get some stag film action. No. No, it began with a boy curious about himself, waking up to moist sheets, and him going around. The film was, I think it was close to 30 to 45 minutes long. And it was this child, this adolescent, pubescent, going around and asking everybody he could find, what's a penis? Asked his mother. Ask your father. Asked the father. Awkwardness from every adult that this child went to ask about his newly discovered penis. And it ends, the end of the film, with him saddened on a bench at the zoo. And along comes the lowly zookeeper in his one-piece work uniform and puts his arm around him and says, "What's the matter with you, lad?" "Oh, nobody will tell me what a penis is." "Ho, ho, ho! Well, sir, you're in luck. Let me tell you all about it, because I see penises all day." And he goes on to tell the lad everything he needs to know about his moistened sheets. And that is the end of the film. And then us boys are allowed to return to class. Now, the girls all got gift bags. Boys, we just got I don't even have words for what that film did to that generation. I'm sure that we weren't the only ones that were shown this. And it's on YouTube today. You can find this film. In fact, somewhere on my YouTube, I posted it up, much to the awkwardness of people from the town I grew up in. And that was, and where was my fucking gift bag? This is the town that banned skateboarding, had MTV removed from their it's no wonder I am a tragically broken person. Pewter wants power. All right, fine. Have a snack. There you go. Where Leah? Leah? Where? Where's Leah? Hi. Yeah, it did. Nuh-uh. It was instructions on how to have panty parties and pillow fights. I was told. So how about toys, everybody? Yeah. So that was just one of the many amazing experiences of my childhood, and the so-called Generation X, that the forgotten generation, the feral generation is what the fuck it should have been called. Oh, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that query. For I do not know of the Monday the Jedi new toy arrive yet. If you care to elaborate, I'll do my best to help. Damn right. Soft, pillowy underwears with the little pink bows on the front. That's what I choose to believe. What childhood toy do I miss the most? Hmm. My terror drum. No, the okay. I will have to answer this. I'm gonna give you a top three, if that's fair. Um, it the Terrordrome, I had so much fun out of that, but I had a lot more fun with the Fire Bat that came with it. The Fire Bat out of the Terrordrome, the original 3 and 3/4 inch scale GI Joe Cobra Terrordrome, and the pilot for that. That was just a fantastic toy, and I cannot wait. We've got to be getting one in classified. They no way in hell they're doing a Terrordrome. Somebody has, and it's fantastic, but Firebat is doable, and that was just a fantastic toy. Um, God, you got me thinking about the Firebat, and I just almost forgot. Um, a GI Joe Toxa Viper was another one of my favorite ones, but there was now this is probably before a lot of people's times, but the Adventure People by Fisher Price, they had a spaceship. It had an astronaut with a little umbilical cord, and it had Cosmic Legions did a tribute to him. Reicher, really want that figure. Uh, but the Adventure People set, I had a lot of early enjoyment. But before Star Wars hit, that's and those toys came out. That's that. Yeah, any of the Adventure People. Um, I yeah, the shark and the camping stuff. They were just fantastic. Abby, have a great night, Captain. We'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, everybody, to check out, if you're in the Raleigh area, to check out IshCon and meet Abby. Get his autograph. He'll slip in your stream. But yeah, all the Adventure People, and there's still They hold up. If they produced those exact molds today, no changes whatsoever, they would still, I think, hold up with a lot of kids the age I was, because I was 2 years old when Star Wars came out. Um, Mom really got into Star Wars toys probably about the time I was about 5. So it was she was buying them, she just didn't let me play with them. But yeah, I think those adventure people, if they put them back out today, I really think they would hold up 100%. I mean, hell, try to buy that Reicher Cosmic Legions figure today, and that is a great figure. So, um, I would like to get a collection of, if I had an inbox, mint condition, sealed, get the acrylic put around it, never, I would do all the adventure people sets, because the box art was really fantastic too. Um, so I hope that answers your question, Miss Rowdy. Next. Oh yeah, you could beat your sister over the. I mean, you could toss it across the room, and it was fantastic. It hold up. I never had much of that, although I did see that Thanos that you were talking about today, and that's I got to pick up that Adam Warlock to go with my Thanos and his Lady Death girlfriend. Mm. I noticed we had a few people joining us. Just to let everybody know, we are simulcasting live on the Nakato Studios Facebook page. So if you're watching from over there, feel free, drop a question, any question. Um, Somebody was asking about my tattoo stuff, and I'll address that real quick. I no longer tattoo. Um, it is not because I wanted to, it's because I have no choice. I choose life. Um, the vibration uh, does something to my brain and makes me die. So no die. Um, that I'm still doing art. I still do commission art. Uh, got a pretty good appointment tomorrow for a large piece to draw up. Now, if you're wanting me to draw art for you to get tattooed by somebody else, uh, go talk to, holler at me, and I will get you a referral to a quality shop in your area. Um, Sometimes it's okay to go into a shop with your own art, but really, I'm going to give you the facts of it. Most tattooers, especially if you're dealing with a custom tattooer like I was, they don't want to see other people's shit. Uh, they don't want to see my shit. They don't want to see anybody else's. Go in, talk to them, have a conversation. And the money you could be spending with me to draw up, uh, that's money you could spend and put towards getting a better tattoo at a very quality shop. So uh, I'm always available for a referral, especially if you're a former client. And so that's hopefully that answers that question. Uh, it If you need a touch up or something like that, you're beat. So again, I'll give you a referral to somebody else. You should have got at me before I died, because I'm dead now. Goodbye. What do we got here? Oh yeah. I actually got 2 Terradromes in one night. We had a local place in town called Gibson's, and the guy there, whoever was in charge of their toy department, they always had the best shit for a small little Midwest town in the middle of BFE. They um they always had good stuff. So Christmas, I got a Terradrome, and we always opened up one present on Christmas Eve. So we opened up Terradrome. Man, oh man, we got all through getting a lot of these stickers on. My mother loved putting on stickers, and found out that it was missing like a few key pieces to be able to actually even put the thing together. So she called the guy at like 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve and was like, I got a snot crying little bastard over here, and he doesn't have a Terradrome now. And he was like, oh, well, I got an extra one. Bring that one over and I'll trade you out. I'm like, 2? Now, then I didn't think too much about it, but now, knowing a lot of the distribution and stuff, and how some people got things and some areas didn't, the fact that there were 2 Terradromes, well, 1.5 technically, in a small little Midwest town, just absolutely blows my mind. Lunchbox Killer, always a pleasure. I wish I screwed up with my GI Joes. We had a garage sale, and I bagged up a bunch of them, and I had the Terradrome out there with them, and I wasn't, looking to sell. We had some pretty high prices on a lot of them, so it wasn't going to be anything of a fast sell. And God, I was 12 years old, so I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, yeah, I'll sell a few of them I don't really care about, and a few of them that are maybe, not so great. And my mom went in to use the bathroom, and the minute she did, this woman ran over to me out of her car and was like, I'll give you $80 for everything. And I'm like, oh, $80? Oh boy, I'm rich. And she had it loaded up. My mom come out, and I was like, I got $80. She's like, well, that's fantastic. Where's all your stuff? That woman was just waiting for the adult to go away so she could go grab. And there's still that somewhere. I think I've still got my Cobra hydrofoil and a few figures left, but most of my old Joes are gone. It's kind of why I'm into my Joes now. What is up is we're doing a Q&A. Any question you want answered about anything, me, the world, the universe, it's all right here. I keep it under the fez. So feel free. Nothing is off limits tonight, folks. So well, tats are a form of doilies. A tattoo is definitely something you should look into, and shop around, find a good artist, one that likes what you like, whose style of art you appreciate, and then go find somebody out in the street who's worn his work for 3 years. And always I'll tell you a little secret to looking at tattooers' portfolios. Any of them can make most of them look really good with a brand new photo. And oh, look at that. Somebody's coming in. If only we had 2 doors. My lovely assistant, everybody. What is that? Is there snacks? Are those tater tots? What is it? Strawberry cheesecake. I got some. Okay. Is that Checkers? Oh my God. That's probably more than enough grease for me to ooh, strawberry cheesecake bites from Checkers. I don't recommend eating them more than once a year, but they are tasty and very powdery. But yeah, so back to tattoos. Always, when you look at a portfolio, ask to see pictures of healed work. Anybody can take a picture of a fresh tattoo, and sometimes they can make it look good. But show me what that tattoo looks like after it's been worn a year, and then I'll believe you're a good tattooer. Woo! Boy, I'm good to go now. I got enough powdered sugar running through these veins to fight a train. Come on, give me some questions. Many tattoos, Max? Well, I basically did, at minimum, it averages out to about one a day for 30 years. And there was a few breaks in those, in those 30 years. I tried to retire once before. And so, but if I think about it, at least one tattoo. Oh, how many do I have? I'm working on one big one. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a few in here. I got a lot. I haven't. You know what? I don't think I've ever really counted them. Too busy sitting down and getting them. I got a huge. Oh, I got a big Rocketeer tattoo on my leg. Yeah, a lot. I got a lot. You know, when you sell a product, you should believe in it, and I kind of did. I got pictures of me with baby skin, not a single tattoo on me, and I just don't look right. If you're why have a church if you're not going to put stained glass in it? Somebody say DFW, 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 DFW. What am I most looking forward to? Meeting a lot of people that I talk to, and I'm usually make sure that none of y'all are, secretly sleeping in a van a block from my house. Uh, also, I'm looking forward to finding my 00 Snake Eyes and my Regal variant Cobra Commander. Those are my two gotta finds. That and maybe if I run across 1,000 toys, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, that might do too. But mostly meeting everybody. Going to the Valaverse panel is going to be really cool. It's Chad's He's doing something. Uh, he's doing a thing, and putting man. There's none of it I'm not looking forward to, Jeff. Really, it's my I lived. I made it. That's I missed it last year. I missed seeing Larry Hama. This is my thing. This is to just like I didn't die. So I'm going to Dallas. Maximilian, you just didn't die. What are you gonna do now? I want to go to Dallas Fort Worth. Yay! That's yeah. Maybe I should have better taste. I worked in radio for a little bit. I worked at 1210 KGYN, Voice of the High Plains. Welcome to your drive at 5 with Mad Max Tucker. And we've got the greatest in the top 40 country hits for you, broadcasting live on the first 1,000-watt AM station in the world that's fully automated. Yeah, tell me I haven't done that a few times. It was, and let me tell you, it was a little bit funnier than that because I had an English accent at the time. So I would be giving you all the top 40 and country hits with an English accent. And it was quite interesting. And then but it was a country station. It was an AM station. It was in Guyman, Oklahoma, and it was 1210 AM KGYN, and it was the world's first fully automated 100,000-watt radio station. You could, I've been told that it would be was it 10,000 watts of broadcast power? Okay. Yeah. See, you know it better than I do. Oh my God. Hey, Stack, I'm such a brain fart. I just realized. This is my buddy Haystack, everybody. And he can confirm the What's a Penis movie that movie that we were all subject to. Yeah, 10,000 watts. But I believe that may be now. I don't know. I think it was 100,000 watts in its early days. Now, listen, when this station first started out back in the 20s, they had a choir, they had live broadcast, everything you've ever seen in old timey radio. These guys did it. They had a record library from the 20s that Clear Channel Communication came in, and the FCC wouldn't let them buy the station. So they leased it. And when they did, they got rid of the record collection. They got rid of everything that was wonderful about that station. And so I want everybody to know in advance, my dying words will be fuck Clear Channel Communications. So, yeah. 12:30 a.m. WJOB Hammond, Indiana. The time now is 6 o'clock, and it is 91 degrees out there. Welcome our host, Stu, for lunch. God, I miss radio. Yeah, maybe it was 10,000 watts. Yeah, that's Haystack. He's still out there fighting the good fight in the wastelands of the Oklahoma Panhandle. So I will defer to his better knowledge. I miss radio. Oh, yeah. But listen, I used to have a lot of those old cassettes, that I would listen to. You know, it's funny story about those three towers. Out they had these three radio towers. You could always see them at night. Of course, mind you, the Panhandle of Oklahoma is almost nothing but um flat land. For any of you nerds out there ever saw the Rick and Morty episode where he was like, all right, Rick, I want to know what real level is. And, he's like, yeah, real level. Okay, Morty. All right. Yeah. Uh, is just nothing but flat land. My mother tells a story that our favorite game as kids was guess how far it is to that next grain elevator. And you'd say 3 miles, and 40 miles later, you'd finally pass it. So outside of Guyman, Oklahoma, there are three huge radio towers, big, bright, red blinking lights. See them all night. You always know where you are in that area by those radio towers. So when I was in the third grade, I had developed an allergy to milk, and every day at lunch, I would just and just puke because so I was so scared of getting my ass beat every day, because that's when you know could still put hands on a child, which was some stupid shit. Don't get me started. And I didn't want to get my ass beat the next day, so I ran away from home. I third grade, and I made it 8 miles out of town, and my plan was to go live at these radio towers. No idea where I was getting food, water, none of that crossed my mind. All I knew was that the Goonies could do it, the Lost Boys could do it. By golly, Max fucking Tucker's gonna do it and gonna go live at the radio tower. And shut the fuck up, David. Also, the lovely assistant says hi, Haystack. Are you asking that as an official question? So in sixth grade, I was climbing the rope in gym class, and instead of a funny feeling, I slipped, fell about 2 feet, because that's probably about as much as my lazy ass could get up that damn rope. And something twitched. And all of a sudden I couldn't stop sneezing. Just sneeze, one after another, after another, after another. I sounded like a damn 50 Mike just going off repeatedly. Just toot, 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 toot. I'd lay down. I would be fine. Yo, Joe Daddy, just in time for the good parts. And so for about 6 months, every time I stood up, I would sneeze until I went unconscious. Doctor's visits, allergy shots, muscle relaxers, neurological visits. Somebody at one point thought I was faking it, so they, just 6 months later, and I mean, I was homeschooled that year because they wouldn't let me go to class because I was a distraction. Yeah, of course I was. Fucking sneezing fucking stop until I gained unconsciousness. So yeah, I'd say just a little bit of a fucking distraction. So my back hurt because I had to fucking lay down all the goddamn time, and or recline or something like that. And so I went to a chiropractor. I remember him to this day, Dr. Mickey Gibson. and world's finest in chiropractic. And he popped my back once, and I stopped sneezing. So they think that I had a pinched nerve. In all reality, looking back on it now, knowing what I know about all the problems that I have and the OPLL and stuff like that, OPLL is what I'm dealing with. It's the reason they had to do the neck surgery, where all your ligaments in your spine start to calcify, turn to bone. Chances are I was dealing with that even at a young age. So it only took them 49 fucking years to find it. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, sneezing, pinched nerves, all kinds of wonderful things for adolescents to go through in their youth, because kids are cruel and they never, ever, ever forget. So, but that's okay. I'd rather be remembered for sneezing than some of the other stupid shit I did. But so to answer your question, Yodo Daddy, we are answering questions. Q&A live until we go. Nothing off limits. Ask any question you want. Always, brother. Man, I should not eat Checkers. That stuff's better than a cup of coffee. Get you hyped. I will tell you, there's nothing wrong with my memory. If I ever say I don't remember, it's because I'm lying to you, and I just don't want to fucking talk about it. That's one thing. It's one of my tests, because I've always had basically about a 98% whatever they call it. Simple photographic memory. I can tell you exactly what Haystack was wearing the first day I ever met him in second grade. So it was overalls. Because of course it was. Anytime I have memory flutters, then I know something's not right. So that ooh, sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what decided to happen, and it's frozen again. Am I back? How about now? Okay, good. For some reason, this damn computer keeps trying to use my phone as a hotspot. And I'm like, I got a stupid good router over there. Just why don't you just use it? Ghost of Steve Jobs. All right. That is a question. And the answer was yes. Oh. All right. Really? That's it? That's all anybody got? We've covered penis movies that screwed up me and Haystack for the rest of our lives. And yeah, you ain't kidding. I don't have enough issues. We've covered sneezing fits that tortured me in my youth. And that was the year that boobies hit too. You had the first two girls in our class who just really got theirs, and I had to go home. I just watched a movie on what a penis is, and then I got to go home. I absolutely did, and I cannot wait for that figure. Listen, that's a good figure. It's you're never going to get except on an adult collector scale. You're never going to get the full Frank Cho, but that's probably as close as a general release PG-13 action figure is going to be. That I can't wait for that. Yeah, that's definitely a must pre-order for me. What kind of fictional car would I choose as your go-to vehicle? Well, I've already got it. It's an 85 Chevy van, and it's out in my driveway. Of course, I can't drive it anymore, but so I got my A-Team van. Let's see. What it's for sale, by the way. If anybody's looking for a 1985 G10 Shorty, with a brand new transmission, a brand new national rebuilt carburetor, hit me up. I got you. Fictional car. Wait, no, you didn't say car. Well, yeah, you did say car. Car or vehicle? I need some clarification on that, because if it's a car, then 100% the 66. No. Green Hornet. Didn't he drive a Galaxy, or was it a Fury? Haystack. What did the Green Hornet drive? Whoever drove a Galaxy 500, that's what the fuck I would drive. Vehicle. I think it was a movie called Demolition Wars. It had the big long thing with the three wheels that would flip around. That seemed kind of cool. Yeah, car. I think the Green Hornets, or was that a Lincoln Continental? Maybe that was a Lincoln Continental. Hold on, you're gonna make me look now. What was? Hey Siri, what was Green Hornet's car? Okay. I'm actually a little surprised with this. Yeah. Of course, Haystack fucking knows it. It was a customized 1966 Chrysler Imperial. Mm. That is just a good looking car. It's not a Galaxy 500. But it's still a good looking car. Man, listen, that you want to know why Michael French is so cranky? Because he owns a DeLorean. I say that with love, Mike. That is Jeff going on yet? We still got 30 we still got 30 more minutes. I want to go watch Jeff's show, so somebody let me know when. Oh, I'll tell you, your pop had those old Jeep pickups out back converted over to run on propane. God, I always wanted one of those. What I feel attacked that anybody would even have to ask if you're a Herculoids fan. Yeah. Uh, Everybody has to be a Herculoids fan. You didn't grow up and not watch um Herculoids was the shit. Yes, I'm a Herculoids fan. Well, I've been in the same place. Add you to what? I've been in the same place for 17 years. I'm not hard to find. Oh, yeah, they absolutely were. Yeah, I've seen the pictures. They're sweet. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why nobody should be in Mississippi for any reason, unless it's just to stop at that little Hardee's right on I-20 when they drive the fuck on out of that state. Hey, yo, Frankie. What's up, man? $1 million. Wish he had $1 million, Max. That's what that is. Million penny, Max. How much is a million pennies? See if Abby was here, Abby'd be able to tell us. I bet he knows how much a million pennies is. I wonder if pennies would be worth more in metal salvage value. A million pennies would be worth more in salvage value than they would be in currency. Lovely assistant says yes, but she didn't say yes to what. Hmm. Frankie, we'll get together one of these days. I hadn't quite set up. I feel so bad because and I need to. God, every time I think about this, 2 weeks in a row. See, I say I've got a great memory, but obviously it sucks because I really need to message Quentin Bedwell, and I wanted to do an interview on the show, and I wanted to start interviewing some artists, and I don't quite know how to do it because everybody's different when it comes to doing interviews. And I've done interviews before. I know how to interview somebody. Um, but do I want to do something more off the cuff, or do you need to do prepared questions? What can't you talk about? Because a lot of, especially working artists, freelance and otherwise, are subject to NDAs. So there's some shit that you just can't say, and you can get them in real trouble saying something that you're not supposed to. So it's such a pain in the dick. So I pre 80 pennies. Hey, Mikey. Well, give me your answer and I'll question it. Other than that, feel free to ask me any question you want. Nothing is off limits. I mean, I'll get out a ruler if y'all really want to get personal. So big feet mean big socks. Rowdy. The Queen has left the building. Frankie is on Saturday, and then Dave from Displaying Model Behavior is on the 31st. So I'm going to grab you in June 1st, Frankie. I got it written down. Look at this. June 1st, Frankie, with an exclamation mark. So you know it's important. And listen, you found me. I'm right here. Make sure you hit that like button. No Diddy. Maybe a little Diddy. I get a lot of people asking what it represents. One, I wear fez because I like it. It's comfortable. I don't have to worry about that fucking bill going out. Or whether I'm doing it wrong because I'm wearing my hat backwards, or I still live in a small town, so it I had a friend of mine when I traveled for a while. Just I don't know, maybe I don't really want to say I was homeless. I was just wherever I slept was home. Um uh just backpacked around the world, getting anywhere I could, wherever I could, however I could. And as previously stated, I grew up in a very small town. And as wonderful as that town is, it has some darker history. Um and some of that still is, well, maybe not so much today. It's gotten a lot more um cultured today than, but it was very island syndrome. I'll say that, and I mean that respectfully, because I love the town I grew up in. Even the bad, the older you get, what was it that Silk Spectre said, that the older you get, even the bad memories become a little better. But I didn't have, and mind you, this is pre-internet, pre 9/11. Um, I didn't have a lot of opportunity to go out and experience the world. It was just the world according to my small town. And neurons, when they fire, they like to fire a certain way. And the longer they fire that way, the more they get stuck firing that way. And I needed my neurons to fire differently. So I just up and left. And when you're out on the road, even back in those days, hitchhiking and things like that, um, it's still a dangerous world out there. The world's always been dangerous. It's no less dangerous today than it uh, was then. And to lessen that danger and to be welcome in places that you might not normally be welcome in, you have to believe that you belong. Because if you don't believe you belong, you don't belong. And you need to move on. If you don't belong, don't be long. Maybe I was just dumb, maybe, but I always just tried to find that thing that could connect me to wherever I was. And one man who really put that on to me was a gentleman from Istanbul and Constantinople. Why they changed the name, I don't know. And he wore a fez. And he just set me down and, like, it just kind of explained a little bit about the world to me. Enough to where I could understand that it wasn't my universe and I wasn't the center of it, that everybody has the same problems, and the little guy's fight is your fight. And it's the world is only as strong as its weakest link. And all these things, just when I think of him, I can't even remember his name. It was, he almost, at the time I met him, he meant so little to me that I didn't understand what he'd given me until years later. And so I try to give that back, especially with, you know, uh, uh, I don't have a public persona. I don't have a YouTube persona. I didn't have a radio persona. I just got me. That's it. What you see here is exactly what you would get if you run into me at Walmart. Um, it that's Is it time, Jeff? So that's what the fez represents to me. And I don't know, maybe a little Young Turks in there. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up tonight so we can go over and check out Jeff's channel. And I think he's got a little short that I recorded for him. He's gonna be talking about some GI Joes. So I'm gonna go pay attention to some GI Joes. So I hope that answers your question, Frankie. It just to me, it's just the great thing about, I'm going to leave everybody with this. The great thing about America is America has no culture but the ones that were brought to it. And that's America, the mixing pot, and the little bit of everything that you can take from the wonderful people out there in the world that just take a little bit of goodness out of just everyone you meet, and you can mix it all up into a great life and a great existence. So, the world, the smaller it gets, the easier it is to see through all the bullshit and realize just that we're a small blue speck that means nothing to the greater universe. So enjoy your day, enjoy your night. In the words of many a radio broadcaster, good day, good night, good morning,